unfortunately, this did not work the way I thought it was going to. I thought people were going to move out of their homes into this and have families. Really, the families moved out and then stayed in the homes, and they didn't move back into this. So I'm going to keep this up for now. It might get trashed at a later point in time. So okay, now that's done, we'll go ahead and again hit a nice big stone removal from this place, because we need stone and this place has it. So we'll go ahead and let them collect all this stone and we will just start storing it. Yeah, there's the first one of the many that are gonna start slowly dying off. So, and now we'll go ahead, we'll run around and we'll throw down enough houses to fill out this little corner, and we'll probably we might leave like this plot right here open, so, but we definitely need to get some homes thrown down. There. So now that all those homes are set up, we'll go ahead and just kind of let them go ahead and build them. The biggest thing is going to be getting those homes built before everybody starts dying, so that way the kids of them can start having kids, even though they're all kind of middle-aged. So we're going to have that awkward transitional phase where hopefully we can get everybody set up with a home, and then they start having kids and everybody starts branching out. So excuse my wife in the background, she is dancing with a puppy. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna have to bring back one of these people. Oh, there's another one, so now we're down to 14 people. Now I just hope people start having babies, that's all I can say. Otherwise, we might be restarting. But it should all work out. We shouldn't have too much of an issue getting people to have kids. So we got 14 people, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. And hopefully during the winter we start having some kids get born. That way we can have that. Yep, there we go. There's one. Okay, so we're really looking for getting a population boom as quickly as possible. And then we'll throw another home right behind this one just to have a home ready for the next generation. and as long as we can make sure kids keep getting born, we should be okay. I didn't really think, that was another mistake of mine, I didn't think people were really going to just kind of, not have kids or not move into the boarding house. So unfortunately now we're just kind of right back at impasse right now, where we have a bunch of old people and we only have one kid. So we just are going to have to hope that some people start getting busy and we start getting some kids born. So and yeah, there goes another one. We are struggling right now with all this. Well, I got my fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and get some more kids born in this next year. And because I'm not sure if there's a restriction on age for people to have kids. I didn't think there was, so I'm still kind of holding out hope that we get like 3 or 4 more kids in the next couple minutes here. So, because we lost 3 people in like a year, so it'd be nice to be able to go ahead and not worry about losing people either. So, and we just got the trader. See what he's got. Walnut seeds. I don't think I have enough to even trade him for that. So unfortunately we might have to pass up on that too, because we have a little bit bigger issues as far as us getting ready to not have a population of people anymore due to no children being born. So come on, people, get busy. I need y'all to start having some kids. We're doing great on everything else, but not so great on the kid part. This is really going to be an impasse right here, and this is going to kind of decide whether or not we actually survive as a town, the kids being born. It is what it is. If we end up having everybody die from all the kids, or us not being able to have kids, then we'll just have to go ahead and restart. I do like playing this game, so we will try again. We'll just be calling it round 2. So we'll see what happens. It is summer right now, so maybe we'll go ahead and have a couple kids get born. It'd be nice. Mm. I'm not very confident right now that we're gonna have kids get born, because we are kind of running out of time for people. And maybe building this house right here might bump everybody to start having kids. I'm not sure. I'm kind of hoping. Oh, nope, there goes another person. Damn. We just fixed the population problem. Now we're having a whole separate one. So yeah, I mean, it's a learning experience. I haven't played the game in a while, and when I did, I just approached the game in a different aspect. I didn't use the boarding house, so it was kind of a trial and error with that. Obviously, that was my error. I should have just gone ahead and built a bunch of houses like I was planning on doing originally. But unfortunately, that's not a decision I made, and now we're, dealing with the consequences of that, where we have a bunch of old people, and we might not have enough people left to repopulate once we finally start getting some kids get born. I mean, hold out hope that we can get at least. Thank you. A couple more people born in the time that we have left. We do have another house. I guess I'll go ahead and build another house real quick, and it's not gonna hurt us now to have another house hanging out in case we can get another kid. But yep, we just another person died, unfortunately. So I'm not really sure what's getting ready to happen right now. I mean, we're just gonna kind of hold out and see. We'll play it all the way to the point that everybody dies, or we really run out of everything and it's completely hopeless. But like I said, I'm kind of holding out hope that once this little girl comes of age, maybe she'll have a little explosion and she'll birth a couple people, and we'll be able to start growing a civilization back up from that. Not entirely sure if that's gonna work or not, so I might have to roll back the game and readjust from an earlier auto save and come back, and the town will pretty much look the same, but some stuff will probably be different, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more people. I'm assuming, just judging this off of how this seems, at a certain age, I guess the females can't give birth anymore. I didn't think 30 or 40 was too old for somebody to give birth, but I guess it's just another little lesson from Banished. Pay attention to the age of people and make sure that you have a population. I know I said that earlier. I just thought that they were going to use the boarding house, and I was wrong. The boarding house did not work. It worked great when we had it, but then the minute we stopped using the boarding house, or the people stopped using the boarding house, everything went downhill. So right now we're at 10 people. So we're gonna see what happens. So yeah. And like I said, maybe we get lucky and this little girl really pops up and has, I don't know, a couple kids, but I don't know. Yeah, because she's got her own home now. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's about to happen. Alright. If we had anybody get born, no. So, unfortunately, I really think this might be the end of everything. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. Like I said, there's always the chance that one of these older dudes, go ahead and marry that girl, and we start getting some stuff go on. But I don't know. God. Oh man, this game. So yeah, I think if this town dies, we will go ahead and just archive this as a nice lesson learned, and go ahead and just restart and focus more on getting the population growth to a decent point, and focusing on making sure there's extra places for people to go live and stay in and all that stuff. So, because yeah, I really think that we're on a downhill spiral right now from here, and it's not looking too good for us. So, like I said, I'm gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna give this girl it's all in her hands pretty much right now. Whatever happens to us in the village. So, you know, as people die, I'm just gonna start knocking off different areas that we really don't need and just start hoping for the best. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. Because we're good on everything, really, as far as items go. You know, we're really just at that odd stage for, um, just people. I mean, I really didn't think this was going to happen like that. I thought, you know, people were able to, have kids at an older age, but I was wrong. So, hey, this will be a good lesson for people out there who are trying to play Banished. Get a good idea of how difficult this is. Banished is a lot more difficult than Dawn of Man. Dawn of Man was very, very easy to get into. Unfortunately, you know, this was really just my mistake. I thought the boarding house was going to be a good idea. It was for the initial thing, but then once I started building houses and everybody moved out, it just, you know, shot. So, hmm. But like I said, you know, I'm not going to just end it and delete all this and restart and act like this never happened. This is going to get posted as, you know, ridiculous as this is right now. I mean, you know, like I said, it's really just a good explanation for people of really how difficult it is. So I'm just hoping she starts having some kids, because if she starts having some kids, I'm not gonna be as worried anymore. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there. So yeah. So we're down to 10. We are down to 10 people. Everything is really good. We've got a lot of everything, and you know, definitely are in a really great position as far as items and stuff go with stockpiles and stuff, but we just don't got nobody to replace anybody. And unfortunately, that is gonna more than likely be our downfall. But like I said, I'm not gonna give out hope. I'm gonna sit here and play this until everybody really dies, and if everybody really dies, then we're gonna go ahead and call it. And I'm gonna well, I'm probably just gonna scratch this town. I had some really cool ideas on what I wanted to do, but obviously, I mean, this isn't the only map out there, so I'll just re-roll the dice, and you know, we'll restart on a different map, and you know, kind of learn from our lessons here, and just get back at it. I mean, I think the boarding house in the beginning is a really good idea, because I don't think, what's this? Well, I mean, it's not really. I guess that's like a good thing to start in the beginning to get people to start having kids and whatnot, and then you know, you need to demolish this once you get past that point. Once you get to the point where everybody's having kids, you need to go ahead and get rid of this. Because this is not helpful at all. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, it is kind of unfortunate and a little upsetting. I had plans and a good idea for what we were going to do, but like I said, I'm still not going to give out hope. Kind of, you know, waiting to just see bloop, 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 bloop. There's a bunch of kids. So, I really wish there was a way to, you know, set people up and force them to have kids. But unfortunately, that does not happen. So, or at least I don't see it happening. Alright. Well, like I said, the only thing left to do now is just really just sit here and wait and see what ends up becoming of us. Because at this point, you know, we probably got a 30-minute time clock for all this. And, you know, the thing we're going to kind of just wait for is if everybody dies and then we're just really left with her, then I'm just going to go ahead and call it and end it. So, well, I'll really end it if, well, if she hits 30, which is the age her mom was to give birth to her, if she hits 30 and she hasn't had a kid yet, we'll go ahead and call it for this map. And then I'll go ahead and restart another series of Banished. And you know, just restart. And I will save this if anybody is watching out there and wants me to re-roll the dice on this map and take it back to an autosave where we were still in a good spot to be able to regrow the population. Just let me know in the comments section. Like I said, I have no clue if that actually is going to work or not. We might be re-rolling the dice and find out that everybody is still too old or whatever, because I don't know how it works in this game. So obviously I figured that we were going to be in a pretty decent spot and everybody was going to be all fine and dandy, but it's not how it went. So, like I said, we'll wait till she's 30, and then at 30 we're going to go ahead and call it. Just sit here and wait and watch till then.